This is the Enchantress, aka Honey Tea, also known as Yen's the Star, or just plain old Yen. Oh, I'm trying to get this. We good? Let's see. Yeah, we good. Move this over a little bit. I want you to pay attention to that. But anyway, coming in because I have a whole lot to say. First off, I want to start by I made it. Okay? I made it. The past is behind. That's what you guys call it. And we're just going to leave it there. I've come through. I've completed. This assignment was by far the most strenuous, the most painstaking, and the longest assignment that I've been awarded and given while living in this experience. And I've come through. I have broken generational curses. I have broken repetitive obstacles that I kept having to repeat. I'm no longer stuck. And the most difficult part was detaching myself from these karmic situations that came through my bloodline, as well as loved ones and just people outside of that. And I've gotten justice. I've been rewarded and awarded and still in the process of that. And I have just accomplished what I needed to get accomplished. And I want to come today to declare that I'm ready. Some of you under the sound of my voice are want to cohort. You're going to want to team together. You're going to want to some of you are going to just want to learn from me. And I want to say this. Growing up, it took my parents their lifetime, to grasp and understand what my purpose was. And I'm just grateful that both of them were able to see that before they transitioned out of this physical experience. And so I'm not surprised that it took, people as long as they have to get to this point. But we got, some outside forces with these outside people, because they needed to understand more quickly than my family did, and especially my parents. So I've gotten through all of that, and now I'm able to walk in my purpose for now. When I was growing up, I knew I would always do wonderful things. I just knew it. And a lot of times I would be there because I would need the support of my parents, which was rightfully so. And when I would present something to them, it was so far-fetched that they wouldn't feed it. They would just not want to be involved. And it's shaped and it's changed my physical existence, and it did so with theirs, and then people who were around them, and eventually impacting the world. I'm a very focused energy. I can be very loving, but I can also be very dangerous as well. And I've learned to balance that over this life experience. And it's part of the reason that I've been rewarded and awarded the things that I have, because I've learned how to balance that power and that caringness, and not teeter more to one side, one than the other. And so because of that, that is something that's highly revered by the cosmos, and so you get rewarded for that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't even balance and manage their own thoughts. Even people who go in and master how to master the body, they themselves have spiritual and emotional, misalignments. So it's more than about the physical, and it's more than just about the spiritual. It's a collective overall thing. Well, anyway, now we're to this point, and there are going to be some of you who are going to want to learn from me. When I was growing up, deciding what I wanted to do, at one time I wanted to be an oral surgeon. I wanted to be several other things. And one day my mom looked at me and she said, and I was an adult, about 33, and she said, "You're not going to want to hear this." She said, "But you were called to be a teacher." I knew that there was no huge reward in how the world viewed teachers, that teachers suffered a lot and they were put under harsh conditions and expected to perform. So I didn't want to hear that. And then she just sat me down and she touched me. Or her touch was so warm, and she said, no, you're called to be a teacher. So there's some of you that are going to want to learn from me. And rightfully so, because you deserve it and you've earned it. So I wanted to come and claim that I'm not taking, any BS from anyone. I'm open to those connections, and I'm very aware in my total existence what it looks, smells, feels like, and just exists like when I'm to actually couple with a particular energy. So, there's no getting over on me. And if you come in with the intent of getting, over, I'm not going to spare you. I don't have to do that, because you don't have to do what it is that you have been doing for the longest. And I will make examples. I will also make the opposite example of people who come in and who are genuinely, in the right energy. We have work to do. There has been so much malfeasance. There's been so much perversion. We all know and we see it. And a lot of people are in a chaotic energy, and those people are beneficial to what's going to happen in the future, and they need some help. And I'm not the only one. So I just wanted to come and proclaim that I'm excited. I'm willing to work with anyone.